Okay, I hope it didn't mess up too much. The setting here, and I'm delayed again. So I could cut that part out, but I don't want to cut it because I want you to understand the struggle I go through while trying to do this. And I don't know, you might say like, just get better equipment and don't use your phone to do that. Yes, you're right, but what can I do? It's fine. So Daisy got a resource, engaged the Bayaki. Oh no, and she moved too, didn't she? So she's not gonna be able to engage it. See? Huh. That's a problem. So she's not gonna engage it. We don't have a choice. She's not gonna engage it. And we're just gonna hope that that's enough. So she's gonna play. I've got a plan. And this is gonna let her sure, she's gonna play I've got a plan. This attack uses in intellect. You deal +1 damage for this attack for each clue you have, maximum 3. So if she succeeds, she's gonna kill the Bayaki right away. If she doesn't, she's gonna deal 4 damages to Roland, which is not nice. So she's gonna try to succeed as much as possible. So she's gonna spend 1 resource to boost herself with higher education. Oh, she doesn't have a card to do that. Did she draw a card before? She didn't draw a card last round. Oh no, she drew the card. Is the freaking Necronomicon. Oh boy. So she's not gonna be able to spend the resource. So getting the resource before was useless. So maybe she should draw a card instead. She was gonna draw a card instead of whatever she did before. Or is she gonna engage the Bayaki? Let's say that she engages the Bayaki so that Roland has more chances at killing him in case Daisy doesn't manage. So Daisy's gonna use I've got a plan. She has a 5, 6, 7 with the, Roland's perception. Does she have anything she can use? No. She has a 7 on 4. 7 on 4. Because this right now only has +1 fight and +1 evade, but since she has more than 4 remaining sanity, it only has that one. It doesn't have the extra bonus. So 7 on 4. -2. Yes. Go Daisy. Go Daisy. Go Daisy. Sure. So Roland can draw a card because of perception. He's gonna draw a vicious blow. Nice. Daisy is gonna kill the Bayaki. Dead. Doom removed. Actually, he goes in the victory display as if we cared about the victory points, but because this is the final scenario, but we care about not seeing him anymore. And Daisy is done with her actions. And that's it. That's all Daisy could do. Roland is going to spend the 6 clues. Do they need to be? No. Special place? No. Okay. So. To advance the act. Okay. Scattered throughout the forest, you've seen glyphs and arcane sigils in various places, etched into the bark of trees, carved upon the faces of stones, and dripped into blood upon the ground. Though you cannot decipher these glyphs, is it glyphs or glyphs? Glyphs, I guess. You notice that most of them tend to face south. Following these signs lead you by twists and turns towards a cave in the darkest and coldest part of the forest. As you advance, shadowy figures emerge from the trees, blocking the only path to the cave. Put the set aside. Ritual passage. I need to hide this. Ritual passage into play if it is not already in play. It wasn't. Search the collection for each enemy recorded in your campaign log under cultists who got away, and spawn those enemies at the main path. This ritual site is connected to the main path. That's it. Only to the main path. I'm just gonna put it up here. So we need to spawn the wolf here. So I'm just gonna stop recording. I'm just gonna pause it for a second and be right back. So Wolfman Drew came to keep us company. This is the guy. He doesn't have any partly weird things. When Wolfman Drew attacks, heal 1 damage from him. He has 4 strength, 4 lives, how do you say, health, and 2 evade, and he deals 2 damages when killed. We just need to enter the ritual site, right, to advance, because we read it before, but we can read it again. Into the darkness. The remaining cultists have followed you into the woods to try and stop you, and now they block the path to your objective. They stand ominously beneath the overhanging trees, silent sentinels in the night. You must defeat them or sneak past if you are to gain access to the site of their ritual. This guy is not even elusive, so you could just... elusive. A hunter. So you could just, evade him and buy. But guess what? No one can evade him, because we're not good at evasion. So we're just gonna let Roland go, engage him. So this is Roland's first action. He did nothing so far. Can he deal 4 damages in 1 round? This has 5 strength because of that. So he has 4, 5, 6. Not that much. Really not that much, Roland. 6 is not great. But if he manages to use Vicious Blow, that would be 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on 5. He would kill him immediately, because it would be 1 damage plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Let's try it. Let's try it. What do we have to lose? 2 health? Yes. Could Roland have prepared a little bit better for this fight? Yes, with the gun that costs like a lot, yes. But we're here now, so let's see. I said it, this game hates me. Like, there's no way. There's no way we had 6, right? We had 7, and this guy had 5. Ah, but this is not a monster, so he wouldn't have killed him anyways. Failed attack. Oh, I moved everything, but I hope you didn't see anything, because it's the green screen. So this was a failure. So let's try it again. To deal him at least 3 damages. 2 damage. This would be only 2 damages. And this time is 6 on 5. Is the number of monsters enemy in play? It's a 0. So at least 2 damages. Okay. So Wolfman Drew deals 2 damages to Roland. He attacks Roland, and there's nothing Roland can do except giving it to Lita. Sorry, Lita. Roland draws a card, physical training, good card, and gets a resource. Daisy draws the Holy Rosary. For what exactly? It could be useful actually, and gets a resource. And that's it. Doom on the agenda. We're 2 away from advancing, and Roland draws another enemy. It's bad. Rotting Remains. I guess he's gonna commit physical training immediately, huh? Physical training can give him 1 willpower icon, so he has a 4 on 3. How much is he gonna take? Yes. +1. Nice. +1 for each clue on your location. So it's 0, but it's still nice. He passed it. Daisy, an acolyte. At the ritual site, where do I put the acolyte? Let's try to put it there. He has a doom on him. If Roland doesn't kill him, doesn't manage to kill him, Daisy can try, I guess. This is so tough. This scenario is so tough. Okay. Because otherwise we advance next round if we don't kill the acolyte. So that's good. Let's just try to enter the ritual site. So Roland is gonna start. He's gonna attack Wolfman Drew. He has a 5 on 6 again. Unfortunately, only. Please, please, please. I need 1 good token. 1. -1. Yes. Do that to do 2 damages to Wolfman Drew, and he kills this guy. Victory display, and he's gonna move to the ritual site and engage with the acolyte. We reveal the ritual site. What does it say? At the end of the round, if there are fewer than 2 clues per investigator on ritual site, add clues to it until it has 2 clues per investigator on it. 3 shroud, 2 clues per investigator. The signs on the wall begin to flicker in and out of focus, and the air grows heavy with the smell of death. Okay. So we put 4 clues on here. And we keep replenishing them. Okay. And we advance. I don't remember. I think there's something very bad happening, but I don't remember exactly. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard card from the top of the encounter deck until one enemy is discarded. Spawn each discarded enemy at the ritual site. 2 enemies instead if there are 3 or more players in the game. So only 1 enemy at the ritual site. Shuffle the encounter discard pile. It's annoying. I didn't read the... When you enter the cave, the air grows cold and your nostrils are assaulted by the pungent smell of blood and rot. I know. I can smell it. Now, disrupting the ritual. The site of the cult's ritual is inside a large cavern in a corner of the woods. In the center of the chamber is a candlelit circle marked by the rocks and arcane runes. Spend 1 clue, test 3 willpower or 3 agility. If you succeed, place 1 clue on this act. If there are 2 clues per investigator on this act, advance. Okay. With willpower, we can do it, because Daisy has higher education. But we need to reshuffle these and get an enemy in play. And at this point, I hope it's not a cultist, but there's many cultists in there. I hope it's not the Bayaki. I know there is another Bayaki in the deck. I hope it's a ghoul. A ghoul. A little simple ghoul. Please. Please, just a cute little ghoul. Also, because Roland is gonna be engaged with all of them, so... I mean, Daisy could help. She has 1 action to help. Okay, so let's see. Good. Good, that's a bad card. A ghoul! It's a ghoul! So this spawns with Roland. And it has 3/3/3. So it's a 3/3/3 ghoul. Let's see if... Okay, because I see the green screen flickering a little. So, Roland, you have another attack to kill the Acolyte. The Acolyte now has 4, and you have a 4, 5, 6. Oh no? Oh yeah. Yeah, you still get that. So with the machete, you get the +1 even if you're not engaged with just 1 enemy, but you don't get the +1 damage if you're not engaged with just 1 enemy. So, but he only needs to do 1 damage to the Acolyte anyways. So, will he be able? Will he be able? 4, 5, 6 on 4, 0. Boom! Acolyte is dead. Acolyte down. And I guess Daisy's not gonna bother trying to kill that guy. But Daisy's just gonna... 1, 2, enter the ritual site and investigate there. Yes, she's just gonna investigate. She has 5, 6, 6 on 3. I think that's enough. Six on 3, -3, perfect. She gets a clue. Good. So it's the end of the round for both of them. The enemies attack. So Roland is gonna assign 1. Where is the horror? I lost the horror. Oh, found it. She's gonna assign a horror to Lita. And 1 damage to himself. So he's at 6 health and 3 sanity. Oh, he killed an enemy there, so he would have discovered the clue for his power. Nice, that's great. That's amazing actually. I didn't think about that because he's gonna have to kill the Ravenous Ghoul anyways. Brilliant. Anyway, I look stupid. Am I stupid? I don't know. So that he has been attacked. He's gonna now have to draw card, emergency cash, good. Get a resource. It would have been better that Daisy drew that, but it's fine. Daisy's gonna draw Old Book of Lore. Sure. At least it's a willpower icon that can help her, and draw 1 resource. 1 doom on the agenda. We are 1 doom away from advancing, which we don't like. And it is time to encounter deck. So Roland has place 1 doom on the current agenda. This effect can this can cause the agenda to advance, so the agenda advances, and I think we're gonna get another enemy, if I'm not wrong. We'll see. What does it mean? Okay. A dark presence approaches and you are assaulted by invisible pressures that bring you to your knees. A terrible force threatens to invade your mind and soul. Your throat clenches and your eyes water as the sensation burns through you. In player order, each investigator must have 6 willpower. Each investigator who fails must search the collection for a random basic madness weakness and add this to his or her hand. I guess Roland is gonna... I mean, this is gonna take a while to get all the madnesses out. But it's fine. So, Roland, what? It's a... I mean, Roland cannot do anything. He has a 3. He can't do anything. So he's just gonna have to draw and fail this. With a -5. So... Good that he drew it. Daisy, as a 3, she can boost her willpower with higher education, and also she has guts in her hand. She has 6 cards, so she can use a guts and 2 higher education. This is she's gonna be at 5 with this on 6. She's gonna spend 2 resources from higher education and be at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 on 6. 9 on 6, 9 on 6, 9 on 6. Okay. So, we're gonna draw the madness, weakness, whatever, very soon. But this was the agenda. This was the agenda, not the act. Let's read what this says. Vengeance await. The world begins to shift and change as the ritual nears its conclusion. The air grows chilly and the entire forest is covered in a layer of rime. The trees bend unnaturally and their shadows lengthen into weird shapes. Forced. When this agenda advances, if the investigators are at Act 1, put the set-aside ritual site into play and spawn the set-aside Urmordo there. If the investigators are at Act 2 or 3, discard all enemies at the ritual site and spawn the set-aside Urmordo there. We have theoretically 5 rounds to make this happen. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna get the madnesses and be back. I'm back with the 4 madnesses. I don't know if these are all the madnesses, so we're just gonna shuffle them and let them each one draw one, and then we're gonna see. There is one that is like discard all resources, which is what I would like Daisy to draw, honestly, because she has no resources anyways. And then I think one is discard all cards in hand, which I really don't want Daisy to draw, because we cannot play higher education anymore, and we're kind of screwed if we draw that, because Daisy needs card in her hand. So Roland is gonna draw, add psychosis to your threat area. After you take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage. Discard psychosis. So since there are 2 copies of this card, or I think there are 2 copies of each, I'm just gonna reshuffle it inside and let Daisy have also that in between her options. Oh, I revealed it. I'm not really counting them. So, okay, so yeah, let's just draw the top one. Discard all of your resources. Daisy, you did the best choice. So this is gonna be Amnesia will be discard all but 1 card in your hand. I took only the madnesses from the set, the base set and the Dunwich set, because I have more madnesses, I think, but what's the point, honestly? Okay, so I hope I did correctly. So we advanced the agenda, and that was Roland drawing from the encounter set, and now from the Mythos deck, encounter deck, whatever. Now Daisy still has to draw. Again! But I didn't shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Oh no, this wasn't that one. I swear, we just lost another round. This is so dumb. I hate that card with all my heart. What did I have to do? I already forgot. Whatever, we need to be fast. So Roland doesn't really care about this madness, because whenever he takes horror is the problem, not damage for him. So it basically, this says after you take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage. Who cares? Honestly, who cares for now? Now this is gonna kill him. Now I said it, but Daisy is going to so who starts? Roland can kill this guy. Oh, I forgot. At the end of each round, so we can put 2 more clues on here. Daisy needs resources, for sure, to be able to trigger that one, because she needs a 3. She could play the Holy Rosary, or she could play... this is nice. She could, because you don't need necessarily willpower, you can also do agility 3, and she could use this card to let her use the agility instead of the investigate. But at this point, it's better that she collects a bunch of clues, because this is for the entire round. So it's better that she collects a bunch of clues before doing that. So let's start with Roland taking out the ghoul. And then I guess investigating. He could investigate. Okay, so with a flashlight, Roland can deal. So this ghoul now has back to 3. Is back to 3. So he has 4, 5, 6. 6 on 3. -2. Ghoul is dead. The ghoul is dead. He takes a clue because of his special ability. And then, what is he gonna do? Because if Daisy takes the clues there, and I think it would be better for Daisy to get the clues there, he might need to try to put the clues on there, or on the act. But he's not good at that, so he's just gonna draw. He's just gonna draw one card, hoping it can be something that he can use to help himself. Beat Cop. It isn't. It isn't something good. And I think he's just gonna use. Let's be honest, like, Roland is not good at that. How much is this? This is 3. And Daisy has a 6. Roland is just gonna draw again. Machete. I don't know. Not good again. Okay. So it's Daisy's turn. Daisy's gonna investigate twice. 3 times probably. So that's a 3. She has a 6. 6 on 3. 0. Nice. She gets 1 clue. Now, 6 on 3. -3. And if there is a monster enemy at your location, take 1 damage. There isn't, so she succeeds. And then the last one, 6 on 3, -2. She takes it. Okay, we have a strategy. I don't want to say anything more than that, but we have a strategy. At least. End of this phase. There's no enemy. Roland draws a card. Pathfinder. It's good to move, but we don't need to move anymore. And 1 resource. Daisy draws hyper awareness. That would be good for the evasion attempt, but we don't have clue. We don't have resources. That's the problem with these at the moment. Okay. I'm getting. Maybe we can do it. Refresh everything. Now I said it. Now they heard me. Roland draws a card from the Mythos deck. I think there's been a glitch. Yeah. 5 seconds later, I'm fascinating myself to you with the stage. This is Taylor Swift for anybody who doesn't know. He cannot boost himself with anything. But Daisy can help him with 1 icon, at least for this test. That's all she can do. So Roland has a 3, a 4. 4 on 3. Four on 3, 4 on 3. The -0 because it's the number of enemies, monster enemies in play. Good, 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 good. And Daisy draws rotting remains. Everybody's drawing these rotting remains. But Daisy doesn't care too much about taking some horror. She needs the cards, she needs the resource, she needs everything. So it's a 3 on 3. +1. Good enough. Okay. Okay, now Daisy is going to use her one resource to play Mind Over Matter. Until the end of the round, you may use your intellect in place of your agility and strength. And we want to use it for the agility. It's a fast action, so she has still 3 actions. Now she has a 5 on 3 because the +1 is only while investigating. So 5 on 3, it's spend 1 clue, so she needs to spend the clue anyways. Oh, I forgot to replenish the clues there. Now I'm gonna do it. Amazing! So we put it here. We succeeded. I forgot to replenish these ones. Okay, this was a -2. He's gonna try it again. -1. This is insane. So she had to spend a clue, but she places it here. Third time, she's gonna spend hyper awareness card, commit hyper awareness to boost herself to another icon. So this is a 6 on 3. +1. Nice. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now, Roland, you have one job, putting 1 clue on the freaking card. So, you're gonna draw a card from the deck because you have no icons that are useful. He drew like he has all punches, and this is an intellect or punch, which is not useful. This is the only one that can help him, which is agility, but at this point, he might as well use a 3 on 3 with willpower, I guess. So he's gonna draw a card, see if this can help. Vicious Blow. It doesn't. Okay. I think at this point it's better that he draws another card. I think it's better that he draws another card. Guts. Exactly what we wanted. So he's gonna try it. He's gonna commit guts to this test. He's gonna go to 5 on 3. 5 on 3. He doesn't have anything else that can help him. Does Daisy have anything that can help him? She has the Holy Rosary. Yeah, she's gonna commit the Holy Rosary. Why not? 6 on 3. Oh, this Holy Rosary goes here. 6 on 3. She is gonna spend a clue, and if we make this test, we won. Six on 3. Yes! Haha! Bam! Take this, Umordo. This is 0 because there's no monster enemies in play. So he's gonna be able to put one clue on the act deck, the last one, on the act card, sorry. I think we've done it. We disrupted the ritual. You braid the unnatural chill and weave through arcane symbol crossing the threshold of the circle. You smother the markings on the ground, covering them with dirt, breaking apart the carefully constructed pattern of smooth rocks. A shrill noise pierces your ears as the air grows suddenly warmer and the world distorts around you, settling into normality. Resolution 1. Not gonna be rude to Urmordo, but, you know, F you, Urmordo. I always say Urmordo, but I think it's Umordoth. Let's read what we need to. What is resolution 1? I guess, did we win? Do not read until the end of scenario. We reach resolution 1. You have managed to prevent the cult from summoning its master, although you're unsure what would have happened and the cult succeeded. You're relieved that, at least for the time being, Arkham is safe. You capture as many cultists as you can find, but very few townspeople believe your tale. Perhaps it was all in your head, after all. In your campaign log recorded the ritual to summon Umordo was broken. I have a campaign log. I don't know if I showed it. I forgot to record the experience, but I will do it, and I will also write these things on that. Each investigator suffers 2 mental trauma as he or she never fully recovers from his or her ordeal. The thing is, theoretically, you could go on with other campaigns after you finish a campaign, carrying on all the trauma and experience points that that investigators got. It's usually not very recommended because, first of all, you're gonna saturate in trauma, which means it's not great. Like, at this point, basically, Roland would have 4 mental trauma, which means he takes 1 horror and he's out of the game. He's out of the game because that would mean that he's defeated by horror, which means you take another mental trauma, and if you reach your threshold of mental trauma equal to your horror, in the case is 5, your investigator is dead. Otherwise, if you are defeated in a scenario by health, you take a physical trauma. If you're defeated by horror, you take a mental trauma. Anyways. And the second thing is that you're gonna have so much experience at the beginning of the next campaign that the campaigns are balanced, kind of being you're starting fresh. Now, each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Each investigator earns 5 bonus experience as he or she saved Arkham from a terrible fate. The investigators win. Good job, Roland and Daisy. Good job. I'm sure I made 1,000 mistakes because we won with like 2 rounds to spare. But I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoy this game. I love Arkham Horror, the card game. I love it so much. I love it. And I only played 1 full campaign expansion, which is the Path to Carcosa, and now I'm playing the Dunwich Legacy, and I have the Edge of the Earth too. But then I'm not an expert in Arkham Horror, and still, it's a great game. I love it so much. And yes, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I hope you made it to the end of this series. I mean, this win needs to be witnessed by someone. Also, all my technical issues needs to be witnessed. So me singing "Glitch" by Taylor Swift needs to be witnessed too. Anyways, what did I want to say? The usual stuff, right? Like, please like and follow, like this video, subscribe to my channel, please, please. I really appreciate it. If you want to comment with whatever you think about this game or whatever you want, I love comments. I received a comment on yesterday. I posted my first video, I think, because I'm making tons of videos, but I'm not releasing them yet because I'm shy. And I received a comment. I couldn't sleep the whole night. A comment on my first video. I couldn't sleep. It's I got excited. I dreamt of getting hundreds of views, thousands of views during the night. Then I woke up to my 2 views on my Arkham horror video. Two views. So I hope this changes, but whatever. It's funny. I talked so much. I'm so sorry about that. But yes, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I will start posting stuff if I haven't started yet, because I haven't started yet at the moment I'm recording this. But I will start probably posting something on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me wherever you want. There's Patreon. There's Coffee. Do whatever you want. It's gonna make me happy. If you do nothing, it's gonna make me less happy, but at least you gave me a view, so it still makes me happy that you're watching this. And thank you very much. I don't think there's anything else to say except thanks for being with me. Ciao ciao, and check out my channel. I play a lot of board games. I will play a lot of board games. So far I played Turing Machine, Sleeping Gods, Primeval Peril, One Deck Dungeon, and Arkham Horror. And I will play more games. I don't know which of these videos will be out by the time this is out, but if any of this title is interesting for you, subscribe. I told you. Ciao ciao. Good night for me. It's 11:30. So if it's good night for you, good night for you. Bye bye.